Hello, 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 everybody. How is everybody doing today? Best guitarist ever, Cole, Texas in the USA. Dallas Hudson, Tony. My name is Des Snoots. Steven, Outdoors with JB, AEW, Fancy Boy, Jeep, McKinnon. How's everybody doing? Hope you are all having an awesome day. We're going to open up another classic session for everybody to join in on, but this time we're going to go over to Timbergold Trails. So let's get going, my dudes. Hey, Evo, how's it going? How is it going? That's awesome to hear, Tony. I'm glad you're enjoying. Just stopping in, I'll be back later. All right, Jeep. No worries, my dude. Freezing in Ohio? Oof. It's been pretty rainy here in Oregon. But that was honestly much needed because of all the fires and stuff, so this rain was nice. Just got a diamond black bear? Nice. That's awesome. Oh, nice guitarist. That's awesome. That is awesome. Rolled by a level 5 Axis. Ooh, that's rough. That's really rough. Feels bad. Alright, so I think we're good here. Real quick, let me make sure the 6.5 can actually kill elk. I'm pretty sure it can, but want to make sure. Oh, it can't. Okay, good to know. So in that case, just in case we do run across something decent elk-wise that we need to take with a gun. Actually, no, what we can do is we'll just pack a second one. I forgot, I'm not carrying a tent with me anymore, so I can actually equip other stuff. So let's go with probably the 4570, just because I don't use it a lot. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And I guess we'll just have to keep one thing of ammo, but we probably won't even use the gun much. My day's been pretty good, Evo. I'm doing pretty good, Cletus. Things are going pretty well for me today. But anyway, let's fast travel down here and see what we can get. Hopefully we'll have some mule deer relatively close off the bat. That would be nice. What happened to my tent? This was straight when I placed it last night. It's not straight anymore, but it is what it is, I guess. Well then. Well then. Lurking for a bit, helping my pops in the hayfield this afternoon. All good, bottom boy. I appreciate you being here anyway. Got trolled by a level 9 water buffalo. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Feels bad, my dude. Hey, Aussie Posy, how's it going? Good to see you in the chat. Love snakes and lizards. I have a pet bearded dragon. Nice, Evo. Bearded dragons are pretty cool. I'm hoping, or I was hoping that we could see a buck off the bat, because this is normally a pretty good spot for them. But nothing so far. Hey, Quaz, we actually just started, my dude, so you have not missed anything. See if we get any responses. Don't think we will, but we'll see. Well, when it comes to like Call of the Wild versus Classic, it's really hard to compare the two just because they're really different. I'd say that the Hunter Classic is the better simulation hunting game, but Call of the Wild isn't really a simulation, so it's hard to compare the two. Classic takes a much more realistic approach to things, and Call of the Wild takes, I guess, a much more... I don't even know what the word is. It's more of an arcadey... approach to it, but in a way that keeps you coming back because of, you know, the stuff like diamonds and things like that. So it's really hard to compare. My son has gotten so far. Hopefully we can get a good mule buck. We did get this call, so hopefully it's something at least half decent. Man, Timbergold is such a beautiful map, especially in the rain. It looks so good. Absolutely love it. Yes, I am, Dwello. I am in multiplayer. Always in multiplayer. Oh, that's not good, Evo. That's not good, my dude. Favorite animal to hunt in Classic? That's a hard one. Ooh, that's a Elk Shed. $184. Not too bad. It's a decent sized shed. No, whited spook. No. Oh. It was a puny buck anyway, we're good. Feels bad. Albino female, you're saying? We'll see. We got wolves near, actually. Oh, nice. We actually completed a mission because of that call. Sweet. Hey, Matthew. How's it going? Oh, look what we got there. Is that a good one? It's okay. Average. I really want to take it with the rifle, but I want to see if we can get it with the bow, maybe. I think we can. We're gonna have to be quick, though. Might have been a bit far forward. I saw it drift right. I saw the arrow drift a bit right. So that's kind of unfortunate, but hopefully it clipped along at least. But I don't have very high hopes for that shot. Did see the wolves, though, I'm pretty sure, at least. Pretty sure I saw one of them across the river. Nice, Matthew. I'm doing pretty good myself. Just wishing these animals would cooperate better. Because right now they're not. This is the track from our elk. See if we can find the blood. Yeah, just a body hit. Well, you said next female mule deer would be an albino, so let's see. Let's see what this one is. Hey, Ty. I don't know if I'll be streaming on Monday. It really depends on if I can or not. I have to find out what my fiance's schedule is. Just got a diamond elk. Nice, Dallas. That's awesome. What is that? Is that just texture glitches or... Yeah, it is. Sounds about right. Future sight might be wrong. We will see. We will see. Hey, Blur. Hopefully it doesn't spook off like the buck did. So I think we're just gonna chill here and wait for it to come in. Shot a dilute mule deer. Nice, that's awesome. The dilutes are very beautiful. Can we do animal calls again? No. I've been watching you, Risky, and Flinter. You guys have been motivating me to try and grind rares and diamonds. I've gotten my first 2 this week. But keep up the good work, brother. Thank you, my dude. That is awesome to hear, man. That is awesome to hear. I'm glad that the videos have been helping you out. Gotta be... We gotta see her soon. She's gotta be pretty close to us. Yep, right there. And it looks like it's just a common. Nice, Aussie Pawsy. Nice. Yeah, she's right there. I think we can take her out now if we can get the angle. There we go. Nice, Blur. That's awesome. And Buffaloes with the 22 and make Doc angry. Sounds like an interesting time for sure. The thing about Ibex is a lot of people don't really like Ibex, so I try not to do too many videos on them. Because I've noticed from previous uploads that not too many people watch the Ibex videos, so that's why I've kind of avoided Ibex. Because it seems like most people don't really enjoy them. Even when it comes to like rares and diamonds. I don't know if we'll do Call of the Wild later. Probably not. Did not mean to put a ping on there. Yeah, well, the ibex in Classic are a different species than the ones that are in Quattro Colinas. That is a wolf. But yeah, I do prefer Classic's ibex. But who knows, maybe eventually we'll get a map that can actually have the alpine ones. Got a Diamond Basides and level 5 Mouflon that wouldn't let me pick it up. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I can't English today either, it seems. Starring your grind forward the Grand Slam multi-mount. Nice, Ty. On what did I miss? Let's see. What do you think the next map will be on Call of the Wild? Probably Australia, if I were to take a guess. With the high demand for it, I feel like it's the next logical step. Since it seems to be the map that everybody wants to see. Keep accidentally clicking and putting markers. Oof. Oh, there's the little wolves. Probably just Classic today. Let's see what these guys are. That's a little female. Another little female. And a female. Well then. Bye, Blur. Thanks for watching, my dude. Would it be cool if they remastered a map from Classic and put it in Call of the Wild? I think Hirschfelden's in both. Yeah, Hirschfelden is in both, but it'd be cool if they do it with some of the other maps. I'd definitely be down for that. $40 to $70's decent for a female? Gotcha. Pretty new to Call of the Wild and saw predators hunt animals in some of the trailers. If they can kill animals like diamonds, they can. I've actually lost a melanistic red deer to one before. You don't actually get to see them killing it, but what usually happens is they just disappear. Hey, Freezeman. How's it going? Fishing Planet music is stuck in your head. Nice. Sounds about right. These wolves really don't seem interested in the call, so I think we're just gonna have to kind of sneak up on them and hopefully get a couple of them down. Nope, haven't found a 200 yet. We're just taking a little break from the whitetail grind. Oh, no worries, Dwello. I don't care about it. You found it, so it's yours, my dude. I got a non-typical a couple days ago anyway, and you guys are actually going to see that video tomorrow. Hopefully these guys haven't ran off. I'm sure they probably have by now, but maybe we'll get lucky. Ooh, I just realized something. I always forget to do that. And that probably does not help me at all. Max score Jackrabbit, nice. Yes, they do kill animals, but you don't get to see them kill them. What happens is those animals that they kill just disappear off the map, and they can only kill them during feeding times. Yeah, they definitely left. Every stream we forget the scent. Yeah, we do. Unfortunately. Something I space out on pretty often because of the fact that I don't use it in Call of the Wild. What would be your opinion on sunglasses in Call of the Wild? I feel it would be weird, but in early mornings it seems nice. Every once in a while when the sun is crazy bright? Maybe. I mean, I don't think it would be that difficult to implement, so I'm sure they could do something like that. Classic has them, as you can see by this. It works pretty well in Classic, but I'm just wondering what you would even use them for in Call of the Wild. I guess maybe Medved you could use it for because of the bright snow. Big old bowfin. I say yeah, Aussie Posy, go for it. Get that bowfin. What if I can't see though? Yeah, it is pretty garbage in Call of the Wild. Honestly, Scent Eliminator is almost useless in that game, which is why I never use it. Got a doe there. It won't let you. That's not good, Nick. Yeah, I did see that someone. Pretty crazy. No Call of the Wild today. No Call of the Wild today. Let's go ahead and take this doe out. What's your opinion on fragmentation grenades in Call of the Wild? I'd say no. No to that. No to grenades. Although it'd be interesting. I live in Oregon, Ty, and it's currently 12:29. Ooh, that's not good, Vivid. I'm sorry, my dude. I'm sorry, man. That's not good. Well, I hope everything gets better for you, man. At my little brother's football game, so I'm gonna watch kill a 300 plus non-tip. We'll see. Maybe we'll get ourselves a nice non-tip. Nah, we're not going to be doing any Call of the Wild today. Just not having fun with Call of the Wild as much recently. I've been enjoying Classic more. At least with live streams, I've been enjoying Classic more. I'm just waiting for Call of the Wild to update, honestly. They need to hurry up and get that patch out so I have some new content. Because, like, doing the same thing in Call of the Wild does get boring after a while, so I heavily rely on them releasing updates with new content, so once the True Access comes out, we'll be doing a lot more Call of the Wild, but for now, we're going to mix it up with Classic quite a bit. I'll still keep doing the videos, but I want to spend most of the streams playing Classic or other games. No, it's not glitches. I just am bored of the content because it's just the same thing right now. I just want something new to do in Call of the Wild because I've already done pretty much everything. Sure, there's still some trophies that I could grind for, but I want something new. I was gonna do like an Axis Deer grind to try and get another Legacy Diamond, but it doesn't seem like a lot of people are really enjoying the Axis Deer videos, so not sure if I should do any more Axis videos. It seems like Silver Ridge Peaks is still the most popular thing. I thought that maybe with True Access coming soon that people would spark up an interest in the Axis Deer, trying to get a legacy, but doesn't really seem to be the case, which is a little odd. But I guess it could just be because some people are not happy with the game's current state. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, a lot of people still like them, but not as many as I thought would. Later, Quaz. Should do some Quattro vids. I really like Quattro, and I've done quite a few videos on Quattro, but I don't know, maybe. If I do, it'll probably be for red deer. Yeah, there's a lot of things they could adjust when it comes to like the animal models and stuff. Definitely a lot of things that could use adjusting. Trying to think of what we should do. Thinking we'll fast travel down here and then go this way. And then kind of cut up past this, maybe. Seems like a decent route. 4 minutes, though. Gotta wait 4 minutes. Honestly, I'm not a fan of Settlers Creek. Don't really like that map. Not really. They're completely different, actually. Loggers Point is a lot of wide open fields with some forests in parts of the map. Settlers Creek is really brushy. Super, super brushy, and that's one of the reasons I don't really play it too much is because it's such thick brush, which makes it a little harder to hunt. And I just feel like a lot of the species that are at Settlers Creek are more fun to hunt at different maps. Yeah, still haven't got the melanistic red deer male. I could still be grinding for that, but man, I've been grinding for one of those for so long and have not seen it. We'll get one eventually, but it's such a grind. Alright, later, Cletus. Thanks for watching. To be honest, I hope they don't patch the scoring glitch in Call of the Wild. They are. Are you talking about for score estimates? Because they mentioned in one of the recent live streams that they're fixing score estimates to make them more randomized, which I am all on board for that. Yeah, hopefully, Ty, hopefully. Hey, Nasser. How's it going, man? Session's open if you want to jump in. Yeah, AEW, they are fixing it. They already mentioned that they're going to fix the estimates. And I'm really happy with that because it makes it so there'll be some more excitement when you see a 5, because you won't actually know if it's a diamond anymore, because it'll be completely random where it hits in the estimate. You got a massive headache? Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Things will get better, Vivid. Things will get better, my dude. I've had my fair share of rough things when I was growing up, but you will get better, my dude. I don't know, Gio, I've never had good luck with the bighorn. So I don't know, man. Where are they? They're hiding from you. Got a couple small mule bucks, and then I heard one to the right. Don't know where it's gonna end up. What a cute little mule buck. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to know what the score of the animal is before you kill it, but I love the mystery of not knowing what it is. Gonna stop for me? Yep. The snowy one? Snowy one is White Rime. White Rime Ridge. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, my dude. I'm glad you love the content. Rarely find rare males, like I have an albino and 2 piebald female red deer. Yeah, females tend to be rare more, but just because there's more of them. So a lot of times that will happen. Oh my gosh. My gosh, kill switch. Yeah, the one that I got, the Sitka one, was, that was White Rime. Alright, Dylan. Yeah, try not to spam in caps, my dude. Nightbot doesn't like that. Okay, that's a small buck. We'll take out this guy. They're both tiny. Yeah, I figured he would spook, but he was small, so not too worried about it. Honestly, Vivid, what I would do is, what I think about it is you should probably let your mom know that it's that important to you. I feel like that's probably the best thing to do. Yeah, I know it is. Why are you following me, Dwello? I said keep 500 meters away. That's the rules of being in my session, my dude. Keep 500 meters away. You can't be next to people because of how large the spook radius is, and the fact that you don't have a bow. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're tracking a mule deer over here, my dude. You gotta stay 500 meters away from people. Luckily, I was about to fast travel, but still, my dude. If you're gonna be in the session, respect the 500 meters. Yeah, running doesn't help either. Running just spooks off everything within a couple hundred meters of you, so you're not gonna find anything if you're running. Do missions, my dude. Do missions. You can get a bow in no time just by doing one mission set. Nice, Nick. Awesome. Nice, Nasser. Kill switch. Don't do caps. Nightbot's just gonna time you out every time. So just don't do caps and you'll be good. But Nightbot doesn't like them. What was that? Ooh, 6.5. Good weapon choice. I've actually got the 6.5 on me too. Alright, so it's close. Let's not make the mistake that we did at the beginning. Oh, there we go. Aw, what a cute little guy. Yeah, I'm sorry, Vivid. I'm sorry, my dude. Oh, Kyla has entered the building. I saw that caps disappear in no time. Oh, that's a better one. Still not huge, but better. Actually, that's not a bad buck. Not too bad of a buck. My guess is probably 180s. If I were to take a guess. Having the worst day ever? Oh, that's not good. I hope everything gets better for you. 180s? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We got him. And there was another one. He probably spooked, but maybe we'll get lucky. If you mention her name, you can summon her. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's how it works. That was someone telling their dog to lay down. Got you. Got you. I didn't know anybody was near me, unless it's bugged audio. I guess it could be bugged audio. That is hilarious, though. Jeep mentions you and you immediately jump in, Kyla. Shot timing was perfect. Yeah, I don't know how I managed to time it like that, but it worked out in the end, so that's really all that matters. I'm pretty sure that other buck had to have spooked off, so let's just pick this guy up. He's squished against the trees. What's considered a decent buck for mule deer? I'm assuming that anything above 180s is considered to be pretty decent. And then obviously anything 200 plus is a really good buck, and anything 220 plus is a monster. Pretty sure that's about how it is for the muleys, yeah. Biggest mule deer on Call of the Wild? Like, I think a 325. I've got videos up of all of my diamond mule deer. So if you just type in diamond mule deer Scarecrow, it'll bring it up. Personal best is 227. Gotcha. I've seen people get them up into the 240s. But I'm pretty sure 180 is a decent buck. Oh, we hear something on us. Quick, get a pose. Good enough. Good enough. Oh, man. Yeah, the diamond muleys are pretty sweet. Once they fix them, then they should be even better, because currently some of the bigger racks are bugged. No, Nightbot's not buggy. It's supposed to delete caps. I have it set to that because we don't want caps in the chat, because it creates a lot of spam. So just don't type in all caps and you'll be fine, my dude. I'm really surprised that buck didn't spook. And there it is. I do remember you, Lane. I do. Yeah, this guy's just a tiny one. Olaf give you a hug? Oh, man. Good old Olaf, man. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that's fine, my dude. It's completely fine to say that, just no caps. I think I just spooked another one off. Did not know there was another. When you going to get on Call of the Wild? Not today. I'm getting kind of bored of the content in Call of the Wild. I want this new update to come out. And then I'll probably start streaming only Call of the Wild again. But right now, there's just not really anything new for me to do in Call of the Wild. Until they fix mule deer, I can't really go for another diamond mule deer. Because right now, it's impossible to get a real level 5 to spawn in. The only diamond muleys are the bugged level 6s and 7s, really. Yeah, feel free to join. Password is Crow. It's an open multiplayer, so whoever wants to jump in can. I just have a password on it so that people that aren't in the stream can't join. Hey, Jackson. A conspiracy, eh? Man, it's been a long time since I've done a Twitch Classic stream, Geo. It's been a while. Would you ever do a Smoky Barrels hunt? Yeah, I mean, we could do muzzleloader hunts for sure. The muzzleloaders are fun in both Call of the Wild and Classic, so always down to hunt with muzzleloaders. I've gotten quite a few, or a few diamonds with the muzzleloader. Or are you talking about hunting with every weapon from the Smoking Barrels pack? Do you hunt in real life? Yes, I do. I think it was the last one before you stopped. Probably. To be honest, I have a pretty bad memory sometimes, so I really don't remember what the last Classic stream on Twitch was like. Just muzzleloaders? Gotcha. Yeah, the only thing I ask when you jump into the multiplayer session is try to stay at least 500 meters away from other players so that you don't spook any of their animals. That's the only requirement I have. Just so you don't spook other people's stuff. Other than that, have fun, my dudes. Oh, we're actually going the wrong way. Forgot we were gonna go that way, but then we heard those bucks. So let's just cut across here, I guess, and then maybe come back that way. It's kind of an odd route, but maybe we'll get something good. Playing against 3,000-pound third graders? Jeez. What do you hunt in real life? Mainly blacktail deer. Sadly, haven't been lucky enough to get one myself, but I got really close once. I got lined up on a buck, and I just could not get a steady aim on it, because it was a relatively long-range shot. If I were to take a guess, it was probably maybe 250, 300 yards out, and It was my first hunt. So I really just did not feel comfortable trying to take a shot on it from that range when I was shaking like crazy from the adrenaline and it was just not possible to get still. But that's the closest I've came to sealing the deal on a buck. Hopefully within the next few years I'll be able to get out again and try to take one. Well, that's good, Vivid. See, that's progress. Like I always say, man, you just gotta let people know how you truly feel about things. Jeez, Geo, nice. That's a pretty long-range shot for sure. But anyway, by the time I had actually like finally gotten myself steady, or steady enough to where I could have maybe taken a shot, I could not find the buck at all. I couldn't find it in my scope, and by the time I finally did, it was into the tree line and had gotten away. It was pretty unfortunate. Every time I see you live, that little red thing at the bottom makes me think I already watched the vid. Oof. Feels bad. Maybe I should change the way the thumbnail looks so it doesn't have the red at the bottom. I think what I'll do, because yeah, that actually is a really good point, Jacob. That's a good point. Maybe I should redesign the thumbnail a little bit so it's easier to distinguish. Maybe do a different color. Maybe bright yellow would actually look decent. It would show up better. Oh, we got a buck. Oh wow, that's clear over here. Well, hopefully we can get it here. Yeah, we got mods in here, Ethan. They're just not chatting at the moment. First year were on road year when I was like 16 or something. They were great fun. That sounds like fun. Sometimes you just gotta be blunt with someone and tell them how you feel. Exactly. I've always felt like being completely honest is the best way to do it. No matter how much it might hurt the person, honesty is honestly gonna go the farthest. Honesty, honestly. But yeah, as I was saying, honesty goes a long ways. It really does. What are we talking about? We're just talking about, like, telling people how you feel and that honesty is the best policy in the entire world. It's pretty much what we're talking about. Hey, Raptor. How's it going, man? Got a second one. Alright, so we got 2 bucks at least. Hopefully there's a third. There should be at least one more. Hopefully it's the 5. If it's the 5 mule deer, then I'll be very happy. Exactly, Kyla. Exactly. Honesty will get you far in life. Honestly, my best friend, he's one of the most, like, straightforward and blunt people that I've ever met in my life. And to some people, it may come off as being rude, and it has in the past for him, like, it's come off as being rude, but honestly, I prefer somebody like that that's just straight up gonna tell you how he feels no matter what. I feel like that's way more valuable than somebody that's gonna just, like, suck up to you to try and not hurt your feelings. I'd much rather be friends with the person that's super blunt and just says how they feel. Well, thank you, Everett. Thank you for the sub. Glad you're enjoying the content enough to subscribe, my dude. We gotta be pretty close. If I were to take a guess. Yeah, we gotta be. Hey yo for being blunt. Yes. Yeah, Jackson? Is that so, my dude? Oh, gosh. Not like this. I want to kind of like see all of the mule deer, not get snuck up on my, or not get snuck up on by one. I can't English today, my dudes. My English is slowly degrading. Hello, sir. That's an alright buck. Nothing crazy, but it is staring right at me. I don't like that. Saw a huge one, I think. No, I think I just saw a big one. I saw the top of its antler right as I shot. No! I think I spooked off a big one. Let's see what this track looks like. Now my earbuds are dead. Oof. Feels bad. Oh yeah, that was a heavier one. Definitely a heavier buck. We gotta track this one down. Yeah, he will calm down eventually. You don't know how you ever use corded headphones? I have used corded ones my entire life. Never tried wireless, but maybe one of these days. Because I know they're getting better and better every year, but when it comes to like the older wireless stuff, there was like a slight delay compared to a wired connection, so I always went with wired for everything. RIP for Jeep. What happened? Oh, I see what happened. Gotcha. Interesting. This is a mafia train. Yeah, Jackson? That's so, my dude. Changed the Bluetooth and never looked back. Yeah, maybe the next time I replace something in my setup, it'll be wireless. We'll see. I've pretty much always just gone with... I'll find something that I really like, and then every time I need to replace it, I just get the same one, or the newer, updated version of that. That's usually what I do. Like I've used HyperX headsets for the past like 5 years. I started off with the Cloud 2, then I did the Cloud Stinger, and now I've got the Cloud Alpha. Super good headsets. But they do have a wireless version, so maybe my next headset will be the wireless one. Yeah, they are great. No. Well, I don't know. Maybe I did. I'm not sure, Joello. I saw, I believe, Ron McTube's piebald non-typical, but I haven't seen an albino one, I don't think. Using Steel Series at the moment for my Bluetooth ones? Nice. Nice, Freezeman. Yeah, I've never really done anything Steel Series. I hear a lot of good stuff about it, but never tried it myself. I've got a Corsair mousepad, Logitech mouse, Alienware keyboard, and a HyperX headset. So literally nothing is the same brand for me when it comes to peripherals. Hey, Fish, how's it going? You have no idea how many teachers hate us? Yeah. My school is weird because we have guys being the more mature ones. We are close to this buck. It's gotta be close. I kind of hope I didn't spook it, because I did start walking for a minute. Yeah, Corsair is awesome. It's natural, Vivid. It happens, my dude. Astro A10s are solid. That's what I've heard. I hear a lot of good stuff about them. I hear a lot of good stuff about the Astro series in general. Yeah, fleeing. Just my luck. Of course, the split second that I got up to walk, it ends up fleeing off. Feels bad. But it is what it is. It's taking us back to the river, I see. What did I miss? Not too much. We got a 180 scoring buck, but that's been the biggest thing so far. Why did it turn? Okay, that's weird. Guess it did maybe a circle? I'm guessing it looped around. Ooh, yikes, Geo. Oof, man. Feels bad. Are you kidding me? Was that him? He was fleeing, though. He was fleeing 2 seconds ago. Why? Your YouTube crashed? That's not good, Ethan. Feels bad, my dude. Well, pretty sure this was our buck. Yeah, definitely was. This guy is being very, very difficult. Yep, he was walking back. Sometimes these mule deer are confusing. Because he spooked off, then started walking back to me, then spooked off again, then started walking back to me again. Well, there's our tent. Can't listen to it. Oof. Oof. Think all our lives are scripted. Maybe, man. Maybe we're all in just one big long movie. Okay, I don't need the wolf. Oh, there we go. There's the next track. I'm hoping it stays on the river so we can actually get a look at it. Oh, gotcha, Greenie. Gotcha. Was the camping fun, my dude? I would imagine it probably was, because camping is awesome. Okay, that's him. He's not as big as I thought, but still a decent buck. Let's just go ahead and smoke it with the 6.5 just because it is spooked and I don't think we're going to be able to get it to come close. Unless that's what it's doing now. Oh no, it's going away. Red pill. Let's see if we can see it again. I think... Ah, man. Yeah, it's going up into the trees, so that's not going to be ideal. Hopefully it will go back to the river once we get a little further up. If it can at least go down to the river again, we'll get a clear shot on it. I mean, I'm not super worried about it. It's probably just a 170s, maybe 180s buck, but still would be nice to get it. Favorite rifle? I really like the 7mm Odd 8. I absolutely love that gun. And then obviously the 300 carbon is a pretty sweet gun. But I also like the 6.5 rifles too. And then for bigger stuff, the 340 is a beast. Nice, Jackson. Nice. .303s are great in the UK. Yeah, the 303 is a good caliber. That looks kind of big. Is that a male? It's gotta be. That looks like a thick wolf. Nope, that's a female. I think that's the big one that we saw earlier, right? Yeah, it is the big one that we saw earlier. So we got the big female near us. Oh, holy, there's a lot more than I originally had seen. Yeah, Raptor, 6.5 is pretty sweet. Okay, so that's the 40 to 75. Let's check these two in the back. 3570. 2555. Make sure I didn't spot the wrong ones. Let's see if we can get them to come to us. R.I.P. Jeep. R.I.P. Hey, at least you knew. At least you knew it was coming. Oh, it was meant for someone else? It'll die, but not the best shot ever. Now it turned. Why? It turned again? Dude! Oh, I love that. It turned on 3 of the 5 shots. Or 4. I think we shot 4 times, but it turned on 3 of those. Oof. Where did we hit it? I think it was in the water when we hit it. Man, that was rough. It actually dodged 2 or 3 of those shots. Sad day. Sad day. Yeah, pretty much, Geo. I got juked like crazy. Very unfortunate. But it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. Let's just go try to find the one that we did hit, because it should die no matter what. Since it is just a wolf. $182, not too bad. That's a decent muley. Yeah, Jackson. We just gotta find the correct fleeing track. Because I don't have very high tracking on the wolves, so I can't really see what their weights are. Yeah, it's just more fleeting tracks. We're probably not on the right track. Just got an albino kudu. Nice, Sam, that's awesome. Welcome back, Everett. What do you think the next map in Call of the Wild will be? Probably Australia. I don't really see them doing anything else. Just got home for the first time in about 6 hours and my dog is going ballistic. It sounds about right, Bottom Boy. That is how pets are. They're crazy. Hey Gavin, my day's been going pretty good. How about yours? Gotta figure out what direction this thing went. I think they literally all split up. So this might take a couple minutes to find the blood. Yeah, that's from the muley that we were tracking. Yeah, I don't feel like chasing this thing down. It was just a female anyway. Even if it was a decent sized female, still just a female. I'm wondering what is the best area for bighorn on this map. I've never really hunted them. You have yet to see anything? Oof. Yeah, I guess we could switch maps. Question is, which map? Circle the better area. Okay, so I got the tent in a relatively good area then. I put that tent up when they first released, so wasn't sure if it was the best spot or not. I'm not doing Settlers. Not doing Settlers Creek. Honestly, not a big fan of Hemeldal either. Nice, Jeep. Alright, everybody that's still in the game, if you have something to harvest, go ahead and harvest it. Alright, while I'm waiting for everybody to disconnect, I'll kind of go through and figure out what map I want to jump onto. don't know. I don't know. What map should we jump onto? Honestly, I think we might jump back to Red Feather to continue going for a big whitetail. Because I still want to get a good whitetail. Should never, at It's Like Never, who would hunt monkeys? Yeah, that would be a little interesting. Definitely couldn't see that being a popular thing. Get back on that whitetail grind, indeed. We gotta get that whitetail grind going. Find a 300 Sitka. Oh yeah, we'll get those 300 scoring Sitka deer. For sure. Man, oh man. I like how those wolves are just chilling out there in the middle of the water. Nice, Silas. That's awesome. Non-tip? They don't have non-tips for those. They don't have non-tips for Sitka. Maybe one of these days. They be vibing. Yeah, pretty much. They're just chilling out there, man. Alright, there we go. We can now change maps. Aqua, I don't really have time to be doing anything else, my dude. This is my streaming time, man. And during the times, I've already tried to explain this to you before, man. Any time that I'm not streaming, I'm either recording, editing, or doing stuff around my house. I don't really have time to watch live streams. Alright, so let's set up this session. Crow and Scarecrow. And also, try not to do any self-promotion. Don't allow self-promotion in the chat. Want to be able to kill buffalo and stuff with a muzzleloader? Yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah, Jeep. Alright, so I'm gonna fast travel to this tent. And we'll start off there. Since this has always been a really good spot for us. What we're gonna do is... clear. We're probably going to... go up through this area. And then... probably cut back here. And then maybe go back here, and then through here. It's kind of a weird route, but I feel like it'll work. Best animal was a level 8 cinnamon black bear. Nice. Is it worth buying the duck package in the store? Are you talking about classics like duck bundles, or are you talking about Call of the Wild's duck DLC? If you're talking about the duck and cover DLC, it's not really worth it. The only thing good in there is the shotgun. The 20 gauge semi is the only thing worth it. Everything else is pretty useless right now. Oh, the classic duck bundle. Okay, so if it's the classic ones, bundles are a good idea because you end up saving money on them. If you plan to purchase it with M's, then I would definitely suggest the bundles. you end up saving quite a bit compared to if you were to buy them individually. So bundles are definitely a good way to go. And the waterfowl hunting in Classic is a lot of fun. Yeah. If you're trying to make money, the best bet is magpie geese. Magpie geese give so much cash compared to other stuff. So if you're looking for money, get the magpie goose bundle if they have one. I actually haven't looked if they have a magpie goose bundle. I'm sure they do. Yeah, they do. They got a magpie goose half spread for 1,099 gems. Then you just have to get the collars. Wonder if they have any other bundles for the magpie geese. It doesn't have a gun. Oof. Let's see what's on sale right now. What you could do with the gun is maybe wait for a shotgun to go on sale. Because they do sales, I think, weekly. Right now, the 30-06 Stutson is the gun that's on sale, but I think we just had either a bow or a shotgun that was on sale. So sometimes it does pay off to just wait for the sales. But magpie geese are definitely the best money. I think snow geese are decent. So if you don't want to wait, maybe go snow geese. Because I know they got a bunch of new bundles for the snow geese. They have the quarter, the half spread, and the full spread. And then they have the snow goose equipment bundle. Which, that one's probably the best deal. Because you get a tent, a blind, 20 gauge semi, the collars, and all the decoys that you could need. But that one's a little more pricey. It's like 3,400 M's, but that one's probably worth it the most. Oh, I just realized I didn't change my camo. Are you kidding me? No! I didn't change anything. It feels bad, man. Now I gotta run back because I can't fast travel because I already did that. Biggest buck in real life? Still haven't got my first buck IRL. I've gone hunting for blacktail 3 times now, but we just never were able to seal the deal, sadly. It happens, though. Hopefully we'll be able to get a buck within the next few years. That is pretty insane, Wedgie. That's pretty insane. 3 of them? Jeez. Hoping to buy a bundle, then farm them like crazy for money in game. Yeah, you could do that for sure. Yeah, the magpie geese are the best money, but I think snow geese are still decent. So that would probably be fun. And that bundle comes with everything, so if you're looking for everything, probably snow geese. Golden tree stand GM grind is also good. True, it is. But yeah, magpie are definitely the best paying. Do you need clothes for the snow geese? Well, you already get some clothes to start off with that'll keep you from dying. They just don't provide any camo. But you can just use the ones that you get on default. Alright, everything's looking good there. Can't believe we didn't change our stuff. Yes, it does, Bottom Boy. It does affect visibility. See, each of these gives characteristics. Visual reduction, excellent versus all species in temperate forest areas during the summer. Oh, 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 oh. Hello. No, it didn't pick it up because I was in there. No. Feels bad, man. Your streams for Classic are like Christmas presents. Keep them coming, Santa. For sure, Darius, for sure. Will do, my dude. Hey, Jed, how's it going, man? How's it going? No worries, bottom boy. No worries. So I really wish that we would have been able to get the call from that buck, because now I don't exactly know where it's positioned, so I can't really push up too much, or else I could risk spooking it, so we'll probably just wait for it to come over to us. Maybe get up on this hill and then we'll be good. Okay, these are buck tracks, 75 to 100, so this could be a good buck. I'm wondering if this is the one that called. If so, then I'm very interested in seeing what it is. So let's stay prone. Texas hard shot, jeez. Hey, Billy. The Discord one doesn't work anymore, bottom boy. It's mod only because people were spamming it too much. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. I guess I have it set to members. Maybe I have it set to members. There's the grunt. Oh gosh, it's right in front of us. Well then. Oh, there he is. I see him. Nice, Dabos, but no self-promo, please, my dude. Please and thank you. Works for members? Gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely probably a good setting. Have it to members and mods only to reduce spam, because there's always going to be at least one member or mod in the chat. Let's kill this and then try to track that 75 to 100. There we go. Let's see if this was a decent one. Oh, you just got yoinked by a moose. Oof. Feels bad, man. That's unfortunate. Yikes. Yeah, pretty much, Freeze, man. Pretty much. Y'all are pretty good. Honestly, for the most part, I feel that anybody that wants to support the channel through being a member is most likely not going to be doing stuff in chat that they shouldn't. For the most part. There's always going to be exceptions, but for the most part, should be fine. We got moose sheds right here. That's kind of cool. Let's see what these ones would have been. 182, so that's decent sheds. Not too bad at all. Is that a buck shed too? It is. There's a whitetail shed right next to it. Right next to it. Look at that little thing. Or is that maybe even a blacktail shed? It might be a blacktail shed actually. Yeah, blacktail deer antler. 31. What a giant. What a monster shed. Local bird breeder said they have an albino cockatiel. Think I'm gonna get it. That would be awesome, man. As a friend for my current one when things get busy again. Nice. That would be awesome. Oh, it's all good, Davos. No worries, man. Just letting you know. Okay, so that's an old track. And that's a doe. Hello there. What elements of this game would you like exported to Call of the Wild? The bow hunting mechanics would be my first one. I really love Classics bow hunting, and I feel like Call of the Wilds is just lackluster compared to Classics. I feel like Classic did the bows so well. And then another thing that I'd love put into Call of the Wild is maybe making the big trophies harder to find. Because I feel like currently in Call of the Wild, it's too easy to get diamonds and rares. But in Classic, you really have to work for them. And then some other things I'd like. Maybe a more realistic game mode in Call of the Wild, because currently, you know, it's just the one way to play. There's no options to maybe select a more hardcore experience, and I feel like the game really could benefit from maybe a second game mode. And honestly, it would bring a lot of new players in if they were to do that. Make it so when you create a profile, you get the chance to pick whether or not you want to play on the normal mode or on a... They could call it a classic mode or something, where it's got populations that are different every time you go in, similar to Classic, and decreased populations of animals on the map. Bigger ones are harder to find, but you get a lot more money for each kill, and less of a HUD, like less stuff to tell you what an animal might be. Like, remove the leveling system, like the 1 through 9 for animals. I think that needs to go. I'd really love a hardcore hunting experience like that. Alright, later, Jackson. If you don't kill something, just log out, back in, go back to need zone. Well, I feel like they'd have to remove need zones too, for a mode like that. I don't think need zones should be a thing if they were to make a second mode that was focused on, like, realism. Personally, I don't like need zones in Call of the Wild anyways. Like, since they're in the game, obviously I'm gonna use them, but if I had the choice, I'd say get rid of need zones entirely. Get rid of need zones and get rid of the 1 to 9 level system for animals. Yeah, Triton. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. That is awesome. Okay, we definitely spooked this buck off. There's no way it's not spooked. It was going back towards us. It has to have spooked. Absolutely no way that it didn't. And yeah, it definitely spooked. I see the track going back towards where we were. And this is probably the fleeing track. Man, it's unfortunate. Hopefully this buck is worth it. Shot an albino turkey just now. Nice, Shelly, that's awesome. That is awesome. It's also max weight. Nice. I do have a 400 elk. My personal best Roosevelt is 401. Don't mind the leveling system, but the need zones need to go. Yeah, I hate the need zones, honestly. It takes away the challenge of finding something nice. It is harder to shoot in Classic. You do have to level up your skills. Basically in Classic, each gun has its own set of skills, and the higher you level up the gun, the more steady your aim will be. That's kind of how it is in Classic. You have to spend time with a weapon in order to get accurate shots. Where is the next fleeing track? A little confused now. Yeah, that too. Classic's a very slow-paced game. The best strategy, honestly, for the most part, is to just walk and listen for calls. Once you hear something, start crouching and just kind of like crouch to the direction that you heard the call from. And a lot of times what I'll do is when I hear a call, I will go into my map and place a marker where I heard the call. But anyway, I don't think that was actually a fleeing track, because I just picked it up again and it didn't say fleeing, so I don't know where this buck would have gone then. I'm guessing if it did spook, it probably ran this way. Very good chance of it, at least. Okay, so there's a fleeing track there. And it actually is going this way. I see it. I see the buck. He's right on this island, probably running this way now. Yep, it's not as big as I was hoping for. Alright, so we're probably not going to chase that one down. Let's just keep on moving. So I think what we'll do now is maybe go up through here and then kind of cut across here. Just shot a level 8 mountain lion. It was 1 point away from diamond. Nice. So look in the Discord IRL pics of a picture I did for my sister's birthday last year. It was pretty cool. Alright, AEW. Once we get done with the stream, I'll jump in Discord and look at everything. I pretty much always look through all of the new messages in there, so I'll pretty much see everything that gets posted. Just got an egg white diamond wolf and a diamond grizzly back to back. That is insane. An egg white diamond? My gosh. Hey, MXF. Sorry I didn't see your message until now. Okay, that's from a doe. Session is full? Yes, it is. It is full indeed, my dude. I've talked to both of them, yeah. I've talked to Dee Dee and Flinter. I don't really know either of them super well, but I have chatted with both of them. Let's see if maybe we can take this moose out since it is right in front of us. Session is full. A big oof. Alright, little moose. Yoink. Should be lung. Was trying to get a heart, but couldn't. Hey, Travis, how's it going? Fun fact, Scarecrow is both Flinter and Dee Dee. Maybe. You never know. Do you not get bored of this game sometimes? It really depends. Right now I'm not, because I haven't played Classic nearly as much as Call of the Wild. Right now I'm kind of bored of Call of the Wild just because I need some new content to play. But Classic, it's got a lot more in the game, so it takes longer to get bored of it. And like I was saying, getting something big in this game is a lot more rewarding, so it brings me back to it. Just knowing that there's a lot of trophies that are extremely hard to get makes me want to play this game. Guess who's back? Again, beep, 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 tell a friend. Yeah, Jeep. Beep, beep, it's a Jeep. Thick boy. 125 moose. A lot of moose getting taken out. Nice. Also got an albino female bison today, as well as the egg white diamond and the grizzly. Wish it was a male bison. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it was a female, but that's still cool. Still a cool trophy. Oof, Davos. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, my dude. Got a mushroom. Yellow swamp rusala. 40 grams. It really do be like that sometimes. Yeah, pretty much. 'Tis part of life, though. I'm pretty sure she still is, Billy. She just hasn't been chatting as much. Last time somebody mentioned her name, she popped up immediately. A blacktail clear over here? I rarely see blacktail here. It had to have been spooked off by somebody else. Ooh, feels bad, unit. That is unlucky, man. That's really unlucky. Jeep summon Kyla. Jeep's got the Kyla summoning powers. Pretty much, Billy. Pretty much. That is a classic Kyla move. Just appearing out of nowhere when someone says her name. And I ran out of breath, or was about to run out of breath, so it shifted. Feels bad. That one might not die. I think it was way too far to the left side. Or his right side, my left side. Oh well. Bound to have a bad bow shot here and there. We were doing pretty good on not screwing them up, and of course we were gonna get one. I'm pretty sure she timed them out right after she accidentally got you. I could look back. I don't know how far back it is, though. I think it was kill switch. Maybe. I don't know. But I believe that was who it was. Because I see a kill switch timeout right after yours. Joello, anybody that watches me consistently is a loyal fan, man. Love how these animals seem to freeze for your bow shots. They don't want to live, obviously. Pretty much. Well, a lot of times in Classic, what's happening is, at first they don't notice you, so they're just walking about their business, but then they start to notice that you're there, and so they stop and kind of take a look at you, and that's usually when you want to take the shot. Which is why I took that shot, but it was a little bit further than my comfortable range. I need to level up my levels with the bow a little bit more so that I can actually have a steadier shot. I is the loyalist. I mean, you were one of the first people that really started watching my streams, AEW, so yeah, you've been here for a long time, man. Do I know Kinsko? I've talked to him in chat a few times, but I don't know him personally. But I have talked to him in the chat. There's a buck. That actually looks like a decent one, too. Okay, we're gonna try and get them to come over here. That looks like a good buck. Kinda hard to tell from here, but it looked at least half decent. That sometimes happens IRL. The animals freeze when they work out what you are. Yeah, pretty much. What animal do you think you hunt the most? In Classic, it's between whitetail and red deer. Honestly, I think I can actually look at what I've hunted the most. I think they show it in statistics. Yeah, because I have not hit 1,000 harvests on anything, so I can actually look at how many kills I've got. So I have 384 whitetail kills, 352 red deer, so... Oh, 410 Roosevelt elk. So, yeah, mallard and Roosevelt elk are the two I've hunted the most. 441 mallard kills, 410 elk kills, so... since you can get a bunch of ducks in one hunt... I wouldn't say I hunt those more, so it's definitely elk. Almost at 1,000? Nice. Ooh, feels bad, Davos. Feels bad, man. Hey, Jeff. You haven't missed a ton. We got a 180 mule deer a little bit earlier, but haven't had any good whitetail yet. That was a piebald doe back there. I did not even see. I don't think I saw a piebald, my dude. Maybe. Doesn't look like it. Seems all normal does. Unless there was a fourth one I'm not seeing, because I've got a piebald whitetail and they don't look like this. They've got quite a bit of white on them. Hunt red deer the most, grind them for gems, have about 275 kills, give or take. Yeah, I love the red deer too. They're one of my favorites. Oh. Here's the doe. Where's that buck? Please tell me he's here too. There he is. That might not actually be the same buck, or maybe it just isn't as big as I thought it was. Most harvest is moose? Jeez. Ooh, hunting jackal. That does sound like fun, man. Jackal sounds like a lot of fun. But yeah, there's no piebald. No piebald, Dwello. Grinding for a 200 plus lately? Same. Trying to beat Flinter to one, you know? Of course he'd hear it. And of course I'm not loaded, no. Oh well, whatever. I thought she was far enough away from the others, but I guess not. Yeah, my best whitetail I got a few days ago. It was 194. Which is a monster, but not quite the 200. Yeah, all these does look normal though. Nice, Dwello. The area I'm hunting in November has albino fallows that are able to be hunted Would love to see one, or even better, trophy one. Yeah, that would be awesome, man. That would be really cool. Fallow deer are such a cool deer species. Getting an albino one would just be absolutely awesome. Oh, I guess a doe didn't spook. Could have swore all of them did, but I guess one of them didn't. Kind of strange. Yeah, I already read that, Davos. I already read that off. If you didn't hear it, maybe you're a little behind on the stream. If that's the case, I'd recommend refreshing the page. There's a doe there. Lots of does out today. It's gonna be one of those hunts, I feel, where everything's a doe. Got an albino fallow, if you're talking about Call of the Wild. He was talking about real life. He was talking about real hunting. Yeah, I've only seen a couple bucks, and both of them were just average, like 110, 120 whitetails. And then we just had that blacktail buck right here, but it spooked off. But I think it is just going to be one of those ones where we see a lot of does and not many bucks at all. Agreed. I think fallow deer in classic would be awesome. 40 cars, jeez. Seems like every time he does a video, it's something more insane. I haven't watched his recent stuff, but I used to watch quite a bit of his stuff. That's a lot of cars, man. That's a lot of cars. Alright, so I think if it'll let us... Yeah, we'll go here, and then go back across the river. Because hopefully we got some whitetail back here now. And then what we're gonna do is... go up the road, and cut across there like I originally was wanting to. Because I'd like to get over to... kind of like this area to hunt, because I don't really hunt that area too often, and yesterday we found some decent looking bucks over there, so maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, you can do whatever you want, Geo. We can kind of work around each other if you're wanting to hunt the same area. Doe right there. Another doe. Those must be the does that we just saw. Hold on, let me see. Oh, that. I could actually, in that case, what I could do is I'll go like this and then cut across here. That way we kind of stay far enough away from each other. Oh my gosh, AW, that's a lot of 22 LR. That's where Flinter got the non-tip. Nice. Which non-typical, though? Because there's a few that he's gotten. 200 scoring doe tie. I just saw that message, yes. I just want Sitka on Yukon, agreed. It'd be perfect, honestly. Still don't know why they didn't have them there initially. Three non-typical whitetail, 4 muley non-tip, and 1 blacktail. Nice. I've got 3 whitetail and 1 muley. Oh, gotcha, Tinker. Hey, maybe it's a good one, though. What's the lower estimate say? Nice, Davos. That's awesome. Whitetail are pretty common there. Not really the biggest fan of Rougarou, to be honest, when it comes to whitetail. 145 on the minimum? That could be a decent buck, honestly. That could be a good buck. I mean, I guess it's at least 160s. Oh, yep, that's what Geo said too. I was gonna say, it sounds like a 160s buck to me, if I were to take a guess without actually seeing it. Not sure what you're on, Clutch, but Classic is an amazing game. By far the most realistic hunting game out there. Call of the Wild is going to have a lot of improving to do to reach the realism level. Because currently Call of the Wild is just a little too arcadey to be considered a simulation. Classic is a true simulation. It is hard for beginners. It's definitely hard for beginners. But that's the whole point of the game. It's supposed to be a more hardcore experience. Supposed to be more punishing. Harder to get the good stuff. Harder to earn everything. Oh, I didn't see the question mark at the end of that. Sorry, Clutch. I thought that was a statement. I guess it was a question. I'm probably not going to be doing any Call of the Wild today. Haven't really been wanting to play as much Call of the Wild the last couple weeks. Once they release True Access, I'll probably get back into Call of the Wild more heavily. Right now, I'm pretty much just playing Call of the Wild to record videos and then doing Classic during streams. Because for me right now, Classic's just more fun. Yeah, that would be nice, Raptor. A little more cash would be good, but that's why they have the missions. The missions give you a ton of cash. So, if you're having trouble with cash and stuff, just make sure you're doing missions alongside of the hunting. Hey, Dan, it's going pretty good. Been a nice, relaxing day of hunting. Nothing huge so far, but it's been fun. Love the name True Axis. I know, right? 8x8? Oh my gosh, if it's an 8x8, that's a giant. Yeah, that could be a really big one if it's an 8x8. True Access. Yeah, pretty much, Bottom Boy, pretty much. I mean, either way, if it's a 7x7 or an 8x8, then it's probably going to be at least, I'd say, maybe 170s. If it's got a good frame, at least. If everything's pretty even and doesn't have too many deductions, then should be decent scoring for sure. Imagine a 200 is yoinked off your map. Wouldn't doubt it. That would be my luck. 7x7? Gotcha. It's still gonna be a good one, though. Yeah, 164. Not too bad. 164 is a good buck. Personally, I think that any whitetail above 160 is at least a pretty good buck. And then anything that's 180 or above is considered to be pretty big. And if you get one that's 190 plus, then it's a monster. Or maybe even 180, maybe even 185 plus, because I've only had one over 185. And it was that 194. Then I've had two that scored 183, and then a few 170s. But hopefully in the near future we'll increase those numbers since I'm starting to play the game more than I used to. Oh, got you, Tinker. Got you. Those whistles always get me, man. Oh, you have your dog, got you. Red deer, I think 240 is decent, 250 is pretty decent, 260 is good, 270 is massive, and 280 is the biggest of males. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's kind of how I consider it too. Anything above 240 is considered a pretty decent one. But then as you were saying, if you get one over 260, then that's a big one. My personal best is 268, I believe. I think it's like 268.6 or something like that. While we're walking, I'll check it out, see what my personal best is. I'm so happy they actually have a personal best tab now. It's so helpful. Alright, so for red deer, my personal best is, oh, it's actually 268.048. And I got that back in 2014. So that was, my biggest red deer was one of my first red deer kills, that means. Oh man, that's crazy. It says there's only 17 people watching on my screen. You might want to refresh, because, yeah, it says 43 for me. Personal best is 274, 273. Jeez. Yeah, one of these days we'll get a, 270 red deer. Maybe that can be another thing we grind for. 200 whitetail, 270 red deer. Like a 220s mule deer. Those are all things that I'd like to get. I'd also like to get an albino red deer. That's something that I'd love to find. Nice, Billy. 225 moose? Yeah, true. I think my biggest moose is like 208. Must be glitches? Yeah, probably is. It's happened to me before and I just had to refresh. Oh man. Do I have scent cover on? Nope. Let's get that going. Silver-tipped fox? Nice. I don't even have a rare fox. I've got a few nice rares, but no fox rares. It's right on us, but I don't see it yet. There it is. Oh, that one looks alright, from what I can see. Not huge. Actually, yeah, it's pretty small. It's gonna say, please stop for me. And it finally did. You don't get anything good, White Rim in 30? I don't know, maybe. I just don't feel like playing White Rime today. $104, yeah, pretty small buck. We got him down at least. Welcome back, Kyla. Best whitetail was 179 when I had no idea what a good whitetail was. I think I was pretty much in the same boat. I think a 176 was my best a long time ago when I wasn't really sure what was considered a good one. 1 albino stag, 2 melanistic stags, all small, an albino hind, and 2 piebald hinds. Yeah, I know for a fact I've got a melanistic stag, and it's in my trophy lodge. And then I think I've killed 3 or 4 piebald hinds. 3 or 4 piebald hinds, and most of them I got a while ago. I think I've killed one piebald stag. I used to hunt a lot of red deer, so that's where a lot of my rares are, is in red deer. Nice, Billy. You left work? Nice. So now you can finally jump in the chat. Luckily, everybody's been good while you were gone. And Matthew's back too. Everybody jumping in. Let's get this little doe down so that she's out of the way. Very best Rosie is only at 200. Oof. Feels bad. My personal best Roosevelt's 401. And the other day I looked up what it would have been without deductions. It would have been a 414. But because it had deductions, it was 401. Don't think Roosevelt's get to 450, Joello. Maybe you meant 350? I don't know. There she goes. How much longer of stream? Gotta drive back home about 20 minutes. Let's see how long we've been live. We've been live for 2 hours, so I'll probably be live for at least another hour. Oh, you did mean 350. That's what I kind of figured. So I was gonna say, they don't go up to 450. So I figured 350 is what you meant. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, I'll probably try to stream for another 2 hours, but at least 1 hour. But we'll try to make it another 2. $403, jeez. Pretty insane. I got my 401, I think back in 2015 or something like that. Let me look at that real quick since they do have those amazing stats now. Yeah, 2015. It was February 20th of 2015 was when I got it, so that was a long time ago. Alright, Freezeman. Kyle should be a YouTube cop. I practically am. Yeah, pretty much. Don't see anything over here so far. Actually, we got a doe there. And then I heard that doe call from back here too. This really is a lot of does. We've seen a lot of does. But we've already had one 160 plus whitetail taken off the map, so maybe there's another. Oof. Feels bad, Kyla. Feels bad. Let's need them. I want bread. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. Not sure what needing has to do with hunting. What, we gonna need the does? Alright, so let's take kind of like that route, I guess. Oh, you said doe. I get it now. Okay. I get it now, Dwello. Oh, man. Boy. Yeah, pretty much. Exactly, Kyla. Mental health is definitely more important. Ooh, heavy recurve bow, huh, Geo? Nice. I don't really use the recurves too often. Yeah, well, like I said, Joello, since you do only have those guns, just make sure to stay at least 500 away from other people. I love the heavy. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used the heavy recurve. I don't even know if I own it. Mostly use the longbows? Gotcha. I've always loved the Parker Python. Parker Python is such a good bow, and since the Red Dragon is literally the same bow, pretty much, I've been using that one a lot. Love having the range-finding bow sight on it. Helps out a ton with, like, quick predictions of, like, where I need to aim instead of having to range them. It is, Billy. It is great. Absolutely love it. How do you check for deductions on animals? I want to see if my red deer would have been bigger. So basically what you do is you go to the scorecard and then look at what the subtotal score of it would have been. Let's see if I can maybe show it. So, if you're looking on screen right now, when you click on an animal, like this is in my personal best, right? So, you click on the animal, it'll bring up the scorecard, and down here in this section, you see how it says subtotal 414. So this is what it would have scored if it had no deductions. And this is what it actually scored, is the 401. But it would have scored 414 without deductions. So that's how you figure out what it would have been. Yeah, of course, my dude. Of course. Subtotal was 413 on your 403. Jeez. So if ours hadn't had deductions, they would have been pretty equal in score. Pretty crazy, my dude. Pretty crazy. Hopefully this whitetail buck up here is going to be something half decent. We've been seeing a lot of nothing today. Don't think red deer have deductions? Yeah, they don't. I actually probably should have mentioned that. I'm pretty sure they don't. Last I looked. Because, I mean, it's a red deer. They're going to be kind of like random and crazy anyways. Nice, Tinker. Ooh. 80 to 100 kgs on this buck. So the one we're tracking is actually a max weight estimate buck. This could be a good one then. Hopefully it is. We need to get a good buck. It's been a little while. Uh, 203, jeez. Man, that's huge. We should be close to it. $206 before deductions. Jeez, Tinkers, that would have been huge. Yeah, without deductions, that would have been a true giant. I think the biggest one I see on the leaderboard is, I think 207 is currently the biggest. PB Moose would have been 220, but instead it was a 215. Oof. Hello there, sir. What are you? Are you that buck? That's kind of sad. So he was definitely on the low end of that weight estimate, because the spotting estimate says 75 to 90. That's a better buck. Still not huge, but a little better, I think. This is the one that we were after, though. But he's definitely not the size I was hoping for. 112. Yeah, I haven't seen too many so far either, Dwello. It's been kind of lacking when it comes to bucks, but just had two next to each other, so maybe I've found the little sweet spot. Just shot a 40 score mountain lion, good. That's max score. 40 is max score, my dude. I've only had one that big before. That's pretty good. That is awesome, Frosty. Nice, unit. Albino female moose. That's awesome. It's too bad it's a female, but still nice. Alright, so I'll probably just keep on the path we're going. Actually, I don't want to get in anyone's way, so we might eventually just fast travel back to here and then cut back through here. Stuff should have moved around quite a bit by now, so we should be able to find some more deer around there. Oh my gosh, Bottom Boy. Yeah, Medved's not made for ATVs, that's for sure. With the amount of limbs and logs and stuff on the ground, it makes it pretty hard. Makes it very, very difficult to do anything. Gotta love it. They need to add elephants. That'd be cool. Definitely would be cool. Just a doe calling, sadly. Alright, let's see where everybody is. So one thing we could do, I think, is fast travel to here and then walk down the road. Because we haven't hunted this area yet. So, 1 minute. Oof. We gotta wait 1 minute. Feels bad. I'm not gonna be hunting near you. I want to hunt by myself because, I mean, you have rifles, so I wouldn't be able to hunt the way that I usually hunt anyways. Nice, Freeze Man. Albino's still cool, though. 6 feet away. Already have the Model 2 from the missions. Yeah, true. I guess rhinos would make a little bit more sense since they have the model, but, I mean, it's still endangered, so I doubt they'll add it. They have a big thing about not adding in endangered species. Oh, wrong one. Go here. Yeah, true. I mean, if I were the one making the choices, I'd say it's fine to add in elephants, but I just don't think they will because they don't want it to cause any controversy. Oh, good, Archie. You didn't miss too much. Well, yeah, it is a game, Frosty, but that's not going to stop media outlets and stuff from making a big deal about it. And anybody that is against hunting will go crazy if they have something like that. Just because Call of the Wild is a much more popular game than Classic was. Like, Classic, they can get away with putting in, like, polar bears, but Call of the Wild's got a much larger audience, so there'd be a much higher chance of it getting negative attention from adding in an endangered species. Other games do have them, but they're games that aren't as popular is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the games that have elephants are older games, or games that just were not popular among a lot of larger audiences. I think lions are threatened. I don't think they're endangered. I think they're just threatened. And that's the only reason they added them in, is because they weren't considered endangered. But I think the biggest thing when it comes to elephants is just because of all of the kind of stuff that surrounds it with like poachers and how it's seen as frowned upon by a lot of people. Because a lot of people that hunt elephants, I don't know how much this happens nowadays, but in the past it was a lot of just like they hunted them for their tusks and that was it. And so a lot of people saw that as frowned upon, and so it's definitely, it would definitely be a controversial thing to add. Pandas would be controversial too, Joello. There's no way they'd add pandas. And I don't think many people would even want to hunt a panda. I've never heard of anybody hunting pandas. Was going to buy the DLC with the drilling gun, but noticed its absence used anywhere in MP. Is anyone still using it? Has it been surpassed by something else? Just curious. Are you talking about Call of the Wild? If you're talking about Call of the Wild, it's a good gun. It's just a lot of times there's other guns that do the job better. Like the 9.3 cartridge, it has a lot of drop at long range, so past 200 meters it's not the most reliable. But yeah, and exactly what Johnny just said. 7mm is better bet. If you want something that can cover that, you could use the 7mm and then just bring a shotgun with you. If you're trying to save space, then the drilling rifle is good, but welcome back again, Kyla. For the third time today. You finally got home. Got a gray and dark female harlequin duck recently. Are those uncommon? I'm not sure, actually. I don't really go for them much. It doesn't sound super familiar, but like I'm saying, I haven't really hunted harlequin ducks much. Not recently, at least. Third time's the charm, exactly. Yeah, I'm very surprised at the absence of bucks today. We're just not seeing as much as we normally do. Could just be that we're getting unlucky, but who knows? Yeah, Geo. Alright, later, Freeze Man. Thank you for watching, man. Oh, nice, Johnny. I actually had one in front of me that was 106 and a level 4 yesterday. Oh yeah, true, you don't get money if it's wrong caliber, do you? Feels bad, man. Feels bad for Dwello. Just hoping to see something out here in the trees. Ah, gotcha. So it's either birdshot or the 243. That's a big oof. There's a female moose. Level 5 Rocky Mountain elk on my map. Just a troll though. Ooh. I hate the trolls for the Rocky elk. Because a lot of times they troll by a lot. I think every single troll Rocky I've had has been way, way below. All good, Everett. No worries. Need a nap or a drink? Maybe both. Probably both. But the question is, which order? $454 max, jeez. I mean, at least that's not as bad as the $435 that I got a couple weeks ago. At least it's not that bad. Koalas? Why would you want to hunt a koala? They're so cute. Why would you ever want to shoot a koala? Drink yourself to sleep. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That rough of a day, eh? World looks a lot better with whiskey glasses on. Nice one, bottom boy. Nice. Wow, we're almost down to the tent again. Not a single buck. Yeah, it might be time to reset the session. We'll keep walking up to the river, and then if we don't find anything, we'll probably go to a different map. Either a different map or just reset this session and do another red feather. Nice unit. Domestic dogs while we're at it. Oof. Today was pretty bad. I'm sorry. Gotta love those kinds of days. Ooh, there's a grunt. Please be huge. It's a new trail, so this is one that we have not tracked before. So I got hopes for maybe a good one. I'm gonna guess 170 before I even see it. Hopefully, I hope you're right. If it's 170, that would be great. That would be awesome. Anybody watch Flinter? Flinter who? Yeah, Flinter who? Who's Flinter? Who would Flinter be, I wonder? Yeah, we know, Everett. We're just messing with you. We're just joking. We know who Flinter is. Cinnamon ones are not rare. Ooh, that is a good buck. It's a high rack, probably 150s. At first glance, at least. We'll see. Never heard of the Flint guy. Yeah, who's ever heard of the Flint guy? Flinder. Oh man, I remember that. That was funny to see somebody call him Flinder. Yeah, cinnamon's more uncommon for sure. The other one's smaller, but this guy's not too bad. Smoke it? Of course. Of course we'll smoke it. Flanders. Oh yeah, for sure. This is the best buck so far. It's a nice little high rack. Like I was saying, I'm guessing 150s. Most likely. Philantro? Yes, Philantro. Somebody got a high rack 200. Those are a thing. I did not know the high racks went that high. I thought they stopped in the 170s. This guy's only... Yeah, he doesn't have a ton of points. That's gonna be his downfall. Let's see. I was guessing 150s. 139 actually. Wow. I guess it's because he doesn't have points. The lack of points really hurt this one. No, I didn't mean to grab that. Now we get down. I think this is a different one that's going up on us, because I could have swore the other was that direction. Oh, it's a doe. Are you kidding me? No, get out of here. We don't want you here. You're just gonna spook everything. Yep, knew it. Knew it would happen. How dare you, ma'am? It's just a small buck, but still feels bad. Tuesday? Ooh, that would be really nice, Bottom Boy. It'd be awesome to get to see them. Yes, I did know that, Joello. I believe I actually bought one of the other ones. Yeah, I've got a Lane Bandit and a Bust Through. I always found it really interesting that they had that in. Kind of a cool little thing. Yeah, those are a thing. I was surprised too. Yeah, that's awesome. I honestly really want one now. That's the new goal. High rack 200. But yeah, honestly, I'm super excited for the True Axis deer. I haven't actually watched the most recent live stream that EW did, but I've had a couple people tell me that they mentioned that they were looking into the body size of the Axis deer. So if that's the case, that makes me super, super excited. Because the body size of the Axis deer was one of the biggest issues with them. And the fact that some of their horns were not exactly most realistically shaped or sized. Hey, Masa. Oh, and how you doing, Silas? Don't know if I said your name yet or not. Yeah, we don't need to grab that. I think we're good. Let's go try to get this buck. We're finally finding all the bucks. I guess they were all over here. What is True Rex? It's It stands for True Random Antler Configuration System. That's what TrueRax means. It's like TRURACS, TrueRax. Maybe after we'll go to Whiteheart. Maybe once we finish with Red Feather we could. I do like Whiteheart. Total overhaul or something like that? That would be fantastic for sure. But basically, TrueRax just makes it so all of the antlers have like random lengths on the points, they can be bent in all kinds of different directions. It's what makes the antlers look unique pretty much. That is the TrueRax system. And so anytime a new species gets TrueRax, it's a huge thing for the game. Wow. Look at that giant. Look at what we have here. These are actually pretty rare. I mean, all the deer in Classic do have TrueRax, Juello. All of the typicals do too. They have different tine lengths and stuff. They can be bent in different ways occasionally. Personally, I like Classic's TrueRax system better. I feel like it's got way more variety when it comes to like tine length and rack shape and stuff like that. But Call of the Wilds is just the first implementation, and they've said that they will touch up on it and improve it in the future. Welcome back, Billy. Welcome back. You're about to see us smoke a potential 200 class whitetail deer. And that's him right there. Alright, guys. This is the moment. We're about to get him. He's down. 200 buck. Look at that monster. What a giant. 32.5. What a monster. Aw, it's got a cute little sticker off the side. That's adorable. Does it even have an antler for me to grab onto? Like, I don't know how this pose will even work out. Guess that works. Oh, I love how the arrow is like perfectly placed there. That looks so good. It doesn't show the sticker, but it's whatever. What a monster! Any trophies today? Nothing too crazy. Sadly, the best buck we've got was only a 139. So it's been kind of a lackluster day when it comes to the whitetail deer. We got a 180 mule buck earlier, but that's still not super huge, sadly. He wanted to be a bull, not a deer. Pretty much. Pretty much. Alright, let me know when all of you are ready to switch to another map. Biggest male I've ever seen. I know, right? Such a giant. Such a true monster. So small. Yeah, pretty much. Big small. My sisters don't know who you are? Wow. I can't believe they don't know who I am. He was like, it's not a phase, Mom. It's not a phase. I just want to be a bull, not a deer. Educate them. Do you know any good ways to get money in Call of the Wild that doesn't involve DLCs? Hunting red deer is pretty good. Just because they roam in large herds and you can kill quite a bit of them at once. So they're pretty good for cash. Honestly, anything that's a herd species. I sure want my antlers to look like this. Not gonna regret it ever. What are you talking about? Yes, yes indeed. Yeah, Dwello, I see the chat, my dude. I see the chat. Got you, Everett. Got you. Yeah, no problem, Jordan. No problem, my dude. Always here to help. Also got a Dime Roosevelt Oak the other day, was super excited. Ooh, nice. That's awesome. Congrats. Now we test the 50-meter bow shots. Looked decent. I'm out of tracers though, so it's hard to tell. Looked like it was good though, so it oh, what was that? What did I just see? I am scared. Ready to switch? Alright. Once we grab this moose and everybody else is ready, then... Piebald doe down? Nice! That's awesome. So that's 2 rares that have been taken off of this session then? Nice. I mean, have you been running, Dwello? If you're running, then that's probably why you're seeing nothing. Because I know you run quite a bit from what I've seen. There's our moose. So it was a good one. 201's Discord for you in the Trophy Shots channel. Alright, I'll have to check it out. Actually, we'll check it out right now, because I'm very curious what that actually looks like. Jeez. That's actually really cool. That is so cool. Yeah, that might be one of the coolest looking bucks I've seen. That is such an awesome trophy. That guy's definitely lucky. Definitely lucky. Nice, Tinker. We're just waiting on Dwello now. Hurry up and get your buck, my dude. She's a phantom. Sounds about right. Yeah, it definitely is cool for sure. Shot a melanistic and albino turkey today. Nice, that's awesome. Is it possible to get the Discord? Yes, can somebody in chat do ! Discord? Somebody that's a member at least. Thank you, Kyla. Let's hope Nightbot's not taking a vacation. There we go. Thank you, Nightbot. Like 10 years after it comes through. Yeah, Kyla. But you know how it is. Kids will be kids. Yeah, they do, Archie. They look really cool. Definitely love the melanistics. I don't have one myself, but I've seen quite a few of them posted, and I really want to get one. There's a moosh over there. Melee, you say? I can't believe you finally got your melanistic mountain lion. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so time to jump to not Settler. I almost said Settler's Creek because you guys were memeing it so hard. White Hart Island, that's what I mean. So, I'm thinking first we'll actually buy a tent. Because I would like to put another tent up somewhere. Let's go ahead and buy another tent. Originally I was thinking of saving up for a new gun, but I think a tent is going to be more beneficial. And then we'll probably save the rest of these for another mission reset whenever we get to that point. Oh no, he reads. Yeah, sounds about right, Kyla. His maps are insane for mountain lions and pumas. It's probably because he hunts them so much. He hunts them quite a bit, so his populations should be good. Anyway, let's go. Settlers. Or White Hart Island. I keep saying Settlers. My gosh. But anyway, some of you that have been watching the Call of the Wild streams quite a bit might remember that we actually did find a melanistic mountain lion on my map, but I was going to save it for Kyla since she had been wanting one, but now that she already got hers, she said to go ahead and kill it, so we'll probably try to do some crazy shot on a melanistic mountain lion. I'm really thinking of trying, like, maybe like a 300 or 400 meter handgun shot on it. Just to see if we can do it, because I feel like that could be entertaining. Hey, Diamonds, how's it going? Is Classic easier than Call of the Wild? No. Classic's actually a lot more difficult. Aren't you worried you'll ruin it? Nah, I mean, I've already got a couple of them, so I'm not too worried. If I ruin it, then I ruin it. Not too big of a deal to me, but obviously it'd be nice if we get it. But I'm gonna practice first. I want to figure it out on where I need to aim, and then I'll probably try it out. But I need to real quickly purchase some more Cupid arrows. There we go. Now we got to get out of here and go back in. There we go. Get rid of these for now. Because who knows how many of these we'll need. We'll probably need quite a few. So what can we replace? We can replace this with the turkey call, and then I think we're golden. I think everything else I don't really need to swap out. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Do whatever you want to do, Everett. It is your choice. What did I miss? Not too much. The best thing we got was like a 139 whitetail buck. Oh, what am I doing? I completely forgot. I need to be putting up a tent, so I need to ditch some of this stuff and make room for the tent. Okay, so we actually can keep that. And we can keep the extra boxes of ammo. Perfect. So we got our tent with us. I forget that the tents aren't quite as heavy in here as the ones in Call of the Wild. Call of the Wild's tents weigh a ton. So I for sure think I want to get a tent somewhere, like, in this area. Because I really, really like hunting these little lakes right here. So we're probably going to head over there. Alright, Tinker. Yeah, I'm just going to head up to these little lakes right here by the tower. I want to get a tent over there. Best thing we had was that bull deer? True. That was pretty impressive. A 35 scoring whitetail. Piebald diamond pronghorn. Now just looking for albino and etc. Nice, that's awesome. Did you post it in the Discord earlier? Because I think I might have seen it. I saw somebody posted a diamond piebald pronghorn in the Discord earlier today. Alright, awesome, Tinker. I'll kind of draw my route out. I plan to go up here. And then I'll probably cut across the right side and go to this lake. After I place the tent right around here. Yeah, that was definitely a rare thing to find. The thing is, well, spoiler alert for anybody that doesn't want to hear something for a future video, or should I say tomorrow's video, but I got one that looked exactly the same very recently, and we're gonna be releasing the video for it tomorrow. So I thought it was maybe rare, but now I'm wondering if maybe it's not as rare as I thought. It's definitely cool. It's not a super common thing, but... Oh, gotcha, man. It must have been somebody else's trophy shot then. But yeah, that's really awesome. Small buck luck? Probably. I probably am just getting lucky. Or unlucky? However you want to put it. Probably lucky since they're rare. Alright, Tinker. Let's check it out. Nice. Beauties. Beauties for sure. I like how so far we've perfectly followed the path that I was gonna take. Beautiful. Just so you guys know, for anyone that's in the session, this tent that Geo's at, that is such a good blacktail area. I always find... Oh, right as Geo says that. I was just gonna say, that is always such an insane spot for blacktail deer for me. I almost always have at least 2 or 3 bucks there. Right off the bat. Which is why I have the tent a little bit away from the tree stand, is because I usually spawn in and then go to the tree stand, and there'll be at least a couple bucks out in this field, or this field right here, and occasionally right around there. He was in the field in front of the stand? Nice. Yeah, it's perfect how that usually happens. Yeah, bottom boy. Sounds about how most of my experiences with Medved had been, but the last couple times we played it, I actually enjoyed it. Currently hate the game nowadays. Oof. I'm just bored of Call of the Wild right now. Really hoping that this True Access patch that has all these bug fixes and stuff will actually improve the game. I think if they do fix quite a bit of bugs and also fix the access deer while giving them True X, I think it could make me more interested. I mean, obviously, new content is always going to interest me. But I think once they make some improvements when it comes to bugs and stuff, then the game will be a lot more enjoyable. The scoring one is going to be pretty sweet, having the scoring estimates fixed. That's something I've been wanting for a while, because right now you know if it's a diamond immediately upon seeing it. So I'm glad it's going to be more randomized. Alright, since this is just a doe, do we try a long shot? Ooh, we nailed it. Nice. Oh yeah, Layton's a lot of fun. I would wait till this next patch though, because currently Layton Lake's spawns are bugged for whitetail. Or not the spawns. Yeah, it dropped. It did. It did drop. Not the spawns, but the drink zones and stuff are a little bugged. So like whitetail for some reason are drinking in the trees, which is not normal. Thanks, Tinker. Thanks, Tinker. I'm kind of surprised I dropped it. All I have to do is kill 2 whitetail does and I get the 700 gems. Yeah, whitetail missions are easy. Ah, oh, it's a heart shot. Oh my gosh. 60-meter heart shot. I would have stayed in that longer, but we have this buck over here. That was a 60-meter heart shot. Holy. I'll take that any day, man. That poor doe. R.I.P. to the doe. Let's try to get this one in. Hopefully it'll be a good buck to start things off in Whiteheart. Hey, Legion. Just got a melanistic mallard. Nice, Jordan. That's awesome. Congrats, my dude. $158, you're guessing? We'll see. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like a 135. That'd be my guess. I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy. 200? Imagine. Imagine if it is the 200 high rack. A 320 non-tip? That would be pretty sweet. My record non-tip is like 306, so I would definitely take a 320. Is that the buck? Nope, that's a doe. I didn't have my I didn't have my scent cover on. I really hope it didn't spook. But it's definitely possible. English is hard for sure. Hardest language in the world. I think that's actually a true statement too. I think English is one of the hardest languages to learn. If I remember correctly. Yeah, we gotta kill this doe. I don't think the buck is near us. Oh, hello there, elk. What are you doing here? Is our buck right behind us? I think it is. How did it not spook yet? What? Oh, wow. What a giant. So, glad we waited for this. How is nothing spooking? Oh. Spoke too soon. Should have kept my mouth shut. Oh, man. Klingon is far harder. Oh, man. Yes. 56 scoring whitetail. We're getting some monsters today, that's for sure. Nice, Billy. That's awesome. Chinese gets ya. Oof, bottom boy. Absolute giant blacktail, nice. Nah, it's kind of average. 146 isn't super huge. A big one would be like 170. I think 160 is considered to be pretty decent too. Polish? Never... I haven't really seen what Polish is like. What have you got so far? Not much today, sadly. Best thing that we got was a 139 whitetail. I mean... I think... Well, we did get a 180 mule deer towards the beginning of the stream, but still not huge. Yes, level 2 turkeys can make diamond. First diamond yesterday and it was a moose. Nice, Everett. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my biggest blacktail is only like 167 or 169 or something. And I actually got it during one of Flinter's streams on his server. All good, Kyla. No worries. No worries at all. What's my FPS in Classic? Right now I'm getting 80. But part of that's just because I'm streaming. Normally I get around 120 in Classic. Heavily wooded areas, it's a little lower though. Certain maps are worse too. Like Timbergold, I for some reason get bad performance on. Which, it's probably because of the amount of trees. Solid 191? Jeez. Thought he'd make 200. Oof. No you weren't, Juello. You definitely weren't there first. It doesn't matter if you think you were there first or not. You left the session and then joined back. At that point, if somebody else is already there, then you spawned on them. You've never played Classic? Well, I definitely recommend the game. It's a lot of fun. It can take some time to get gear and stuff earned, but as long as you're doing the missions and stuff, you shouldn't have too much trouble unlocking things. For this game, you heavily have to rely on the missions to earn money, and there is a whitetail buck. Nice. This is why I wanted to get a tent here. This area's always got a buck for me. Yeah, for sure, Tinker. The missions are awesome. I think... Man, if we can get a whitetail doe out here, I can actually complete a mission, because I gotta spot a doe from a tower. There's a bobcat. Alright, so we're pretty far away from Tinker, so I think should be okay to use the rifle. I honestly just want to smoke something with the rifle, so that's what we're gonna do here. Typically, I try to bow everything, but really want to smoke a buck with the rifle right now for some reason. So let's take this little guy out. He's got a nice sticker next to his brow tine. That's kind of cool. That's definitely really cool. It's kind of sad that you can't spook anything away from me anyways. I haven't found anything. Oof. Huh? Hello, sir? You, like surviving chest shots? Could have swore that was going to be heart, but I might have been slightly left. Oh yeah, he's dead. We're good. Must have been lung instead. Winking is Polish for waving? Did not know that. I use the high power. I believe it's high power. Yeah, high power. Because I like to be able to take some of the bigger stuff. Body? Yeah, look at that. Look at the way that sticker is. That's right next to the brow tine. It's kind of cool. See if we can get a pose. That kind of shows that weird sticker. There we go. I really like the bucks that have the weird stickers and drop tines, even though it deducts from their score. I think they're really cool. I think eventually I'll probably need to get a tent somewhere either over here or down here so that we have an easier way to get to those portions of the map. Because that's really the only spot that I don't have, like, access to or quick access to. Everything else we can get to pretty quickly from the tents and stuff that I have set up, but that spot's kind of a zone that needs something. So I think we'll probably try to earn money for another tent at some point. Because I know these lakes right here are decent. And then you can also catch animals in between the two islands right here sometimes. If you've spooked them off, sometimes they'll kind of be in this area. So it's a good area to kind of catch up on some of the spooked animals. So I might get a tent somewhere near there. Painting happy flowers every episode. Yeah, I remember when I was like 10 or 11. Maybe up till I was like 12 or 13. Every time I'd go to my grandma's house, she'd have like PBS playing, and I'd see Bob Ross quite a bit. Lots of coyote tracks. Lots of yotes. Did you just say black buck, Joello? You mean blacktail? Those black buck, man. They're invading classic. Alright everybody, well, I am absolutely starving, so I think I'm probably going to end the stream and go eat. I will keep the session up for anybody that is in here and wants to continue playing. I will leave the server going, but I'm going to go ahead and jump off. But I hope everybody enjoyed watching, and I will, I believe, be streaming tomorrow. I'll have to see if my fiance has tomorrow off or if it's the day after. So maybe a stream tomorrow. I'll let you guys know in a community post on YouTube whether or not I'll actually be streaming or not. But thank you all for stopping by. It was an awesome stream, even though we didn't get too many good trophies. It was still a ton of fun. But I will see you all in the next one. Peace.